Hey, thanks for clicking on the video. We're checking out PC gameplay. Started out the day on the Xbox Series X. I'm going to fair warn you, we're hearing about some stuttering and some issues on PC performance, so the beginning of the stream may be a little troubleshooty. Hopefully that's not the case. I would like to just jump in and enjoy all the post-demo content. There are ways to fix some of the stuttering we may experiment with. My game automatically had Steam overlay and the NVIDIA overlay and all this other crap turned on, and more than likely that might be the cause of some of the woes. DirectX 11 seems to be fixing it as well for people. Thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for already doing 100 likes on the streams. Thanks for the support on the other stream as well. Do you have the overlay? Yeah, I need an overlay for the overlays. You know, I need an overlay to manage the overlays. It's like, how much, we're on the gaming channel now, how much, like, shit can you put on a computer before you, like, wonder, I wonder why it's not running well? Like, you have so much junk. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, we're going to have to go try the DirectX 11 Force. Holy fricking Gemini. All right. We're going to turn off Steam overlay. I'm always afraid to go into these menus because, like, Steam shows you so much crap. Let's see. Let me get some music on for you guys. I warned you. I warned you. Let's see here. In-game enable Steam overlay. No, I don't want that. One of the other fixes was to mark yourself offline. Sign out of friends and chat. Is that going to sign me out of being able to play? No. Okay, cool. All right, and then I got to turn off the NVIDIA. Where's the NVIDIA overlay? Is that the NVIDIA GeForce Experience? Is that where you turn that off? Let me guess. It's going to want me to log in. Yes. Thank you so much, NVIDIA. Your software is just so amazing. It turns so much crap on without your permission, and then when you want to turn it back off, they're like, log in, please. It's my computer. I shouldn't have to do that. Freaking, like, GUI shell software. Just... Oh, and then they do this too. Like, what are you worried about? Check the pictures with the train. Like, what are you worried about? It's driver experience software on my own computer. What? You make me log in and you do CAPTCHA? Like, an email has been sent to verify? Why? NVIDIA, you literally suck bags of dicks. This is stupid. Authenticate my email. The software's installed on my computer and I just put my password in and I passed authentication. You're so freaking stupid. No, I don't want your tour. I want to turn off overlay. You turned it on your own. In-game overlay off. Thank you. Freaking stupid. Okay, and then we're supposed to go to... Is it properties? Launch options. All right, here we go. It's dash force... Oh, that's the wrong keyboard. Dash force DX11. Okay, so if I go back into properties, is it going to be there? Okay. 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 I guess I'll keep the music on. Why consoles are easier to play on? Dude, I swear to you, I prefer playing on console more and more. It's still there! What's Ansel? This is 1,000 times smoother than it was a second ago. This is way smoother. Holy moly. I literally... No, I use VSync. I use VSync for capture. I have to. I'm telling you, man, more and more, I prefer playing games on console, dude. I just prefer it. It's like, I don't have to deal with any of this crap on console. Do you want to run GXS 11? Do you want to run GX 12? Do you want to have an overlay? Can't you just limit FPS? I do monitor mirroring, homie, and just the conversation doesn't need to go any further than that. I've done 1,000 experiments. You will not solve the problem. So anything you type from here on out about trying to solve it is just going to be annoying. Holy. Okay, it seems to be better. Yeah, it's good. Oh, it looks like some settings got reversed. I see motion blur. Let's see. I don't even have VSync on. Ah! This is one of those games where we can't turn VSync on because it does something weird with the display. It like... I've had this happen with Ubisoft games too. Yeah, we're gonna get screen tearing if I can't turn VSync on. Although I'm not seeing any screen tearing. Oh, it's like wavy. What is that? Why is it doing that? We could try the 120. I don't... I didn't have this problem. I did not have this problem in the demo. I did not have this problem in the demo, dude. If you put on fast sync... in my head, but the graphics actually look way better on PC from your stream. Oh yeah, the graphics look a whole lot better. There's a huge uptick in the graphical fidelity. Oh wait. That might have been the problem. I think it was on the wrong monitor. Now I can probably turn... Dude, why? Why can I not run VSync on... I don't understand this. Some games just literally won't let me run VSync. It makes no freaking sense at all. I did not have this problem in the demo. I ran VSync and everything looked crisp and clean. I did not have this issue in the demo. It's so freaking irritating. I just need to buy a new monitor. I'm so sick of this shit. Every time I try to play a game, I put up with this. Switch to DX... Oh, he's talking to somebody else. I was like, yeah, I did the DX11 thing. I don't know which monitor I'm supposed to be on. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to make it stop doing that. As soon as I turn off VSync, you guys are getting like a wavy warble in the capture. It's like rippling water. I've never seen anything like that before. It looks perfect on my screen. And then the capture card is getting like a weird, like, warbling effect. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you. Maybe if I do VSync and the 120 limit. No, it's still doing the little stuttery thing at the bottom. Yeah. I don't get why it does this. It's literally fine on my screen. It's not that bad. Uh-huh. Literally looks like rippling water. Wait. I think it stopped. No, now there's random lines. My gosh, dude. It's latency caused by VSync. They need to fix it with an update. The only thing we can do, this is the only trick we can do, is I have to turn off monitor mirroring. Hang on. I have to turn off monitor mirroring. And do projection with OBS, basically. Unreal Engine just crashed. Cool. Alright, so we do extend these displays, keep changes. We open up OBS. And then we do a whole new scene. We do display capture. Yes. FPS. Okay, so the AVT is definitely the capture card when it was doing that. It was the AVT was the capture card. So I'm telling you, the Ubisoft games do the same thing. They do the exact same thing. They essentially you cannot do monitor mirroring in VSync because it's basically like trying to send the video to two monitors at the same time, and it's not supposed to do that. And now, as far as Steam is concerned, Outriders is still running. What a freaking disaster. You guys did a month-long beta, and it's still this shitty at launch. Like, I literally exited the game through the menu. I just went exit to... That's all I did. I just did exit to desktop, and it failed to close the game. How is the demo more stable than your launch version? Like, that's freaking infuriating. I didn't pay for your demo. I paid for your game, and the game runs worse than the demo did. Oh, I have it displaying on the wrong monitor. That's actually really funny. It's displaying for you guys, but not for me because it's displaying on the wrong monitor right now. Thank you for the 10 euros. Thank you, Fett, for the 5 spot. I appreciate it, guys. I told you, the other day I said this and people thought I was crazy. I was like, console gaming on the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X has become more and more appealing, like, with every passing day. I don't understand. It won't let me. I don't understand. It won't let me do anything. Okay, so options. Display. I have to look at OBS to do this. I can't freaking tell. Yes, keep the settings. What the frick? Keep the settings. It won't let me do anything. Dude, eat everything. Oh my gosh. Okay, I got it. Jiminy freaking Christmas. Oh. Gee, money. That's a terrible capture. Dude, this isn't even the stuttering problem. What is going on? What is happening? It didn't do any of this. It didn't do any of this in the demo. I didn't have any of these problems in the demo. I can't even capture on projection? What is going on? It's so jittery. There are problems. Check Twitter. I know. I did the thing they suggested and it's not working. Steam overlays turn on. I got all these things turned off. DX11. No, I'm running the DX11. I already did the thing they suggested. This is a freaking joke, bro. This is a literal joke. It was better? Yeah, but it still looked like a freaking... It looked awful. Like, it's constantly jittering for you guys. It's not jittering for me. I'm getting screen tearing. I don't know why I'm getting screen tearing. So freaking embarrassing. You do a month-long beta, and I cannot... This has nothing to do with capture either at this point. I can't play the game. Like, it's so bad. Like, that works perfect for me, but then you guys get... Then the capture's terrible. The only thing I could think... is maybe an maybe an OBS... Maybe instead of doing a display capture, we need to do game capture? That can't be right. Capture any full screen application? Yeah, but how do I tell it? Specific window. Outriders. Yeah, it's still a freaking mess. Okay, hang on. Enable preview. Get rid of that. Full screen projection. What a freaking disaster, dude. I disabled the GeForce overlay. I think the CPU overload issue streaming this might be problematic if you don't have optimized settings. Homie, talking about my setup like you know about it is a waste of your time. I'm running a dual rig setup. I have no problem running games at the maximum setting because my streaming rig is a completely separate computer. Like, I know you're trying to help, but come on, dude. Like, you act like this is my first rodeo trying to capture a video game. I played Outriders demo for a week with zero problems. How do you turn off Ansel? Like, where do you even turn that off? I turned off the overlay thing in NVIDIA. Is Ansel something else? Looking good to me. Snap at me for trying to find a solution, whatever. Totally my fault. Your stream is sucky right now. Dude, eat a fat, juicy dick. No one snapped at you. I politely told you not to presume how you know my setup is. So now that you've decided to be a douche, you can find a dick to eat. Should appear in the NVIDIA experience settings as a separate toggle. Yeah, game capture doesn't seem to be making it any better. I mean, it did seem a little bit better as opposed to, like, display. What's the other thing you can do? Window capture, display capture. We've never had this issue before. So when I went into NVIDIA Experience, I didn't see anything for Ansel. I had in-game overlay, and I shut in-game overlay off. Is there anything else to shut off? CPU or GPU usage getting maxed out on the streaming PC? Homies, my streaming PC is 100% fine. My streaming PC is separate and nothing is running on it except for OBS, a browser, and Discord. Okay? That's it. You know what I mean? That's it. I don't see a place to turn off Ancel, so I don't know why Ancel is still booting up. Ancel is just part of the overlay. I think it's the photo mode. That's what I don't understand. I have that turned off. Here, let me show you. I'm still on extend. Hang on. Let me show you. Like, I don't understand. What is Ancel and where did it come from? This right here, the NVIDIA game overlay, is turned off. Yeah, I mean, Dauntless, I haven't done anything differently. I'm in the same OBS, same streaming rig. All I'm doing is different things on my gaming rig. Like, the streaming rig hasn't done anything. We were just playing moments ago through a capture card with zero problems. Like, it's not the streaming rig. NVIDIA... Okay, hang on a second. These stupid freaking, like, they're so... Why are companies so invasive? Like, I don't want all your extra garbage installed and running on my computer. Like, I just want to play a video game. Like, I don't need all this extra crap. NVIDIA Corporation, Ancel, Tools... NVIDIA NV camera configuration. Disable. Okay, I disabled it. Yeah, I mean, I played on my Series X just fine. Like, it's not my streaming rig. My streaming rig didn't just suddenly decide to be like, we're not going to capture game footage. Like, this loads up just fine. Yeah, the Ancel thing didn't pop up this time. Oh, I guess the last time we saved the settings, we didn't save it as full screen. I have no freaking clue what is going on. I can't even start the game. Like, I don't... So, this is high levels of frustrating, dude. Okay. Yeah, so we're getting all kind of stutter again. Okay, you guys are getting like that warble effect. So, display. I'm on the correct display. VSync is off. FPS limit is off. Let's try FPS limit first. Yeah, no, I'm getting like a weird tear when I do that. Mm. I'm so tired of this. I just need to upgrade my monitor so I can do monitor pass-through and not deal with this. The reason that I deal with this is because I'm doing monitor mirroring, and monitor mirroring is just, it's not a good way to capture gameplay. Yeah, can't run VSync. More and more games just have trouble with VSync for whatever reason. I can play super old games with zero problem, and then I try and play a game like this with VSync, and it's like, ugh, and it like has a freaking conniption. Okay, like, my experience is fine right now if I don't run monitor mirroring, but it looks so bad on stream. Like, it looks genuinely awful for you guys. Like, it looks so jittery and hitchy and terrible. Try dipping the resolution scaling to 90? I don't think that's gonna do it. Wait, it doesn't look jittery on your guys' end? No, I'm getting tearing now. I'm getting tearing now when I lowered that to down below 100 for some reason. Yeah, I don't get any tearing if that's at 100. Could just be the OBS feed on your end. All right, hang on. Taking me a long time to get the right stream here. Okay. Super jittery in OBS for me. I don't know how you guys aren't seeing that. That looks like absolute dog shit, but it looks like jittery dog shit, dude. I don't spend thousands of dollars on high-end equipment to stream something that looks that shitty. It looks actually terrible. I don't know. Maybe I just know. Maybe I can just see it. It literally looks like there's an earthquake going on. It does not look good. I'm not even running VSync and it just did the black bar thing. I'm not even running VSync. I turned it off. I just got the black bar. It was like black bar on my monitor. Did you guys not see the black bar? It looked like when like a VCR is having trouble. You gonna play the game or whine? Are you gonna get the? You're not worth responding to. Yeah, I had like a black bar on my monitor. I thought you guys would have seen that. All right, I'm gonna try DirectX 12 just to see. Yeah, it was like a big fat black bar that like scaled up and jittered and then went away. I was like, what the frick? This streamer sucks. Your mom sucks. Bye. It's not my monitor having issues. Yeah. Yeah. I play video games on this all week. I've just played on the Xbox and captured through a capture card, and I boot up the PC version, and at that exact moment, my monitor is having a problem. That's it. We figured it out. Yeah, I'm still doing cloning. We tried projection, Abe, and it was worse. I played this demo for a week with 0 capture problems, and I can't get a clean capture today. I played all morning on the Xbox, 0 problems capturing the game on the monitor, all the same equipment. The only thing I'm changing now is where the game is running. That's all that has been changed. I'm not capturing any differently. I haven't done anything. I'm literally playing the same basic setup. I'm just not playing the game on an Xbox now. That's the only thing that has changed. Yeah, I'm getting hitching now that I'm on DX12. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you see those black bars? I was seeing those black bars. That's what I was seeing. You guys don't see them sometimes. Like, I don't know why. I turn on VSync and you see them. I had VSync off and I still saw them. Driver update? I could try a driver update. Yeah, VSync smooths it out, but then there's something with certain games that just hate monitor mirroring in VSync. I don't understand it. It just doesn't want to do it. And then if I switch it to the capture card as the main monitor, maybe that'll smooth it out? I don't know. Okay, that actually looks... It's so hard to say. They do all this... Is it actually like... Yeah, the ground's like shaking, so it's hard to know. This is a terrible place to test it out. Let's go back to base. It's a terrible place to test it, because like they're literally mortaring and like the camera's shaking for the mortars. Yeah, it's supposed to shake like that periodically, so it's tough to know if it's like the capture acting up. Okay. So maybe, yeah, I need to go back to DirectX 11. This is terrible. Maybe setting the main monitor. Oh yeah, you can't. This is unplayable. What are we testing? We're trying to get a smooth capture, and we just freaking can't. So now maybe non-VSync, set the main monitor as the capture card. I don't know. Update the drivers. Yeah, there are drivers right now. What a frickin' bummer, chat. It looks so much better on PC too. Like, I definitely like going to console because console is just like, we don't have these issues with console, but, you know. So we're going to update the drivers. We'll try DirectX 11, and then we'll set the capture card as the main monitor. And if that doesn't fix it, I don't know what to do. I guess just go back and play on the Xbox. Like all my characters are on PC. Yeah, the lack of cross save is a huge bummer. What's wrong? It's crashing. I've been wanting to order a new monitor, Valiant, because it's like, I guarantee you if I was doing pass-through, we would not have these problems. We only have these problems because I'm doing monitor cloning, and I think monitor cloning, like, really jacks up VSync sometimes. Yo, it's good, Dan. Oh, day's been good. We had a killer day on the other channel. We came over here to play PC, and I've had nothing but problems. What monitor are you thinking about getting? I don't know. I need HDMI 2.0. I can't do pass-through without a monitor with HDMI 2.0 ports on it. This is a beautiful monitor with you know, mini display ports and display ports, but I need HDMI 2.0. Okay, so we have the latest drivers now. Okay. We're going back to DirectX 11. $4K pass-through? No, I just need 144, 120 pass-through. But I can go. This thing can go up to 144 pass-through. Yes. These capture cards are great. I just have an older. My monitor. Man, that driver update. The driver update really helped. Nothing like new drivers, dude. It's just nothing. Nothing like new drivers. That was just butter. That was butter smooth, chat. That was amazing, dude. That was as smooth as glass, man. Updates are inviting more issues? Well, no, usually day one patches like that, when they specifically have things in there for the game, a lot of the time it does fix the issues that you're having. That's not uncommon to, like, install a game and then there's day one drivers for you. You know? Yeah, I mean, I'm stuttering like crazy now. Maybe it was just the initial spin. No. I'm stuttering on both places now. Jiminy freaking Christmas. Oh, wait. We need to switch to the AVX, though. That did help. Hang on. Let's try VSync. Hang on. Let's try VSync. And see if we get the same crap to happen with the bars. Wait. You guys are getting, it looks like you guys are getting a stutter, though. Wait, you might not be. That might just be the normal OBS. Yeah, that's the normal micro stutter for OBS, I think. I think that might be it. The driver updates and allow me to turn on VSync, I think. All right, hang on. All right, here we go. A nice slow spin. And then I go a little bit faster, and then I go slow again. Here we go. It's hard to know. It's hard to know. It looks better. It looks better. It's so hard for me to go from 120. All right, we're not getting those weird black bars. It's so hard to go from 120 to 60 and know, like, if it's looking, you know what I'm saying? Not seeing the stutter. Yeah, because, like, I go from 120 to, like, a little 60, and it's hard for me to know if it's jittering or not, because 120 down to 60 looks jittery. So it's hard to know. And OBS has micro stutters that you guys don't see, only I see. So it's always super, look smooth 60. Okay. Okay. All right, so right now we're DX11. We're DX11. We didn't even change it, did we? Hang on a second. Let's just double check something. Okay. Stutters barely there. Micro stutters in OBS have been happening for over a year. There's nothing I can do about that. Okay, so we are not on the capture card as the main monitor. We're on let's try the capture card as the main monitor though and just see if that doesn't smooth out some of those things that I am seeing. Because there is some some of it is there. That looks the same to me. Okay. Oh, we need to look at the world tiers. Okay. And then okay. Okay, so we've got a shotgun and an okay, so we're pretty stacked. All right. So if I remember right, why do I not have a HUD? Yeah, I'm still getting stutters, though. I'm still getting, like, random hitches. I'm getting hitches on DirectX 11, but we're getting a cleaner capture because of VSync. What's going on with my HUD, though? I didn't turn off the HUD. Oh, HUD's got its own menu. I don't understand.
Just think, if this mission gets me killed.
Yeah, I don't have any HUD. You have the no HUD issue? That is really freaking weird. We already saw that. Maybe HUD doesn't appear in the hub? It did in the demo, and it did earlier today when I was playing on the Xbox. HUD is bugged. A lot of people are having these issues. Okay. All right, at 50 minutes, gameplay begins.
Okay, I tracked the dock to that radio tower on the hill. That thing's the nuclear engine from the Flores, right?
Oh, gosh.
A journal.
Yeah, it's super hitchy, though. So, the drivers have allowed us... Oh, my gosh. So, the drivers have allowed us to do VSync, but it's super hitchy now. Let's maybe go back to having this as the main monitor. Okay, so capture is still clean. It looks like it's doing some kind of a dynamic resolution thing. Resolution feels like it's been toned down. Yeah, I'm getting lots of hitching. Try going back to DX12. Yeah, I wonder if now that the drivers have been updated, we should try DX12. This is so disappointing, man. This is so disappointing. The demo ran so well. It did. It did. So DX12 ran this better. It's still a little. I will never understand how games ship like this. I just don't get it. How is the game just running like a problem? Is DLSS on? I don't even know. Where is that setting? I signed out of Stream Friends list, didn't I? Oh, it probably signed me back in. It doesn't make any sense. The demo ran fine. With PCs, there's too many different types of hardware to get it launched perfectly for everyone. Yeah, but why did the demo run so well, though? That doesn't make any sense. They made a lot of background changes to the demo from the full game. That's just bad source code management, then. How is there not a day one patch for this? Okay, it looks like we're getting a clean capture. Oh my gosh. Oh, please. Okay, it hitched a little bit there.
Crawling with insurgents. I need to clear them out.
I can't see my abilities. Is there a way to toggle my HUD off and on to fix it? Is this a complaint about everything stream? I don't know. Are you a piece of shit? Like, what are we just asking dumb questions? We've been struggling to get the game to run smoothly for 50 minutes, dude. Like... Oh yeah, it's super hitchy. Yeah. I can't even see my abilities. I can't see my abilities. Like, how am I supposed to play this game? I don't know what I have or when it's available. Go back to the lobby and the HUD returns. I didn't disable anything, Wheeze! Return to lobby. Others are not having the same problem. You're just dumb. That's fine, dude. That's fine. What an amazing clapback. You literally use the same words I did. So not only are you a piece of shit, you're a brainless piece of shit. That's the worst kind. Okay, I have a HUD. I have my HUD. Okay, so return to lobby fixes the HUD. Other people aren't having the same problems. Yeah, and yet someone in chat knew how to fix it. Yeah, it's so hitchy though, dude. I forget how Trickster plays. Like, how do you heal with Trickster? Trickster's all about shield uptime, isn't it? There we go. It's hard to enjoy it, though, with the hitching, man. Do you have DLSS on? Hang on. DLSS. Where is that? It's off. Should I turn it on? Try turning it on. All right, hang on. You guys seriously get off my nuts. Okay. Hang on. Ultra performance, balance, quality. Ultra performance. This sniper can freaking eat a fat one, dude. Performance. It seems to have helped, Wheeze. And then we just got a little hitch there. Oh, that might have been because of the scene change. Oh, it's still hitchy as frick, dude. Yeah, it's a 2080 Ti. Ultra in this game requires RTX 3080. Sit down. Jiminy Chris, Mets! Oh, that is not what I meant to do. Okay. And there was one underneath the bridge. Okay, so non-ultra performance on the DLSS does seem to have smoothed it out a bit. Wait, how do we get under the bridge? I forget. Oh, was it back further? No, that was the right bridge. Yeah, capture still seems a little... the capture still seems rough. Yeah, the capture still seems kind of eh. But it's hard to know. I'm watching 120 and then I go back down to... I look at you guys seeing 60... And it's hard to know if it's like... It feels good for me. I just think the capture looks kind of butts. Just got in. Your gameplay looks way smoother. What adjustments did you make? I actually updated the drivers. There's NVIDIA Day 1 drivers. And then... I'm actually running DirectX 12, and then DLSS is on performance in the game. No, there's not a way. YouTube defaults to auto quality because it puts less server strain. It's pretty hitchy on this end, but it's watchable. How do I keep stopping sprinting? It's running at less than 60 for us, but it's totally fine. It doesn't make any sense. Wasn't there something over here? Yeah. Oh wait. Did we FPS limit? I don't know if we FPS limited when I played the demo. Oh, I think we did. How's performance? It seems to be better. I had it on Ultra and it was still hitching, and I switched it from Ultra to just performance. And it seems better. How's the Trickster? Oh, I love the Trickster. Trickster's kind of busted. Like, watch. If I can get all these guys to kite into the bubble... Oh no! Oh, what? They're behind me. What? Oh, they're climbing through that window. I was like, how are they getting over there?
Oh, nothing like you imagine. My generation, we lived our whole lives knowing Earth was over.
Oh, that looks so much better on the capture. Holy frick.
I got a few happy memories, but they weren't much better than meals on death row.
So, we updated drivers. DX12, DLSS on performance, VSync, 120 cap rate. 120 FPS cap. And it's smooth as butter for me and for you. I think there was a chest over here. Maybe back here. An hour of hair pulling. Yes. Okay. Hunt the prey. The skill is effective for 2 magazines before triggering cooldown. Twisted rounds. Anomaly power, max health. So you just have reports of stuttering and posted a fix. Oh, I mean we've already seen that. That's not unless there's new fixes. We're fine. I'm not messing with anything. I'm not touching anything now. We've got it. This looks so good as a capture. This is one of the best captures I've ever seen in OBS. Like, it's super smooth. So for other people having problems, yes, check out what they've promoted, but we seem to be in a good place. Oh. I'm not going to tweet what I did because what I did had way more to do with capturing as a streamer, and that's not going to help most players. Truth be told, my game would have been running just fine if I wasn't trying to do capture. We had a little stutter there, but it's a whole new area, so I'm not going to complain. I am going to do... let's start doing some of the side missions. We didn't do these side missions earlier. What did you change last? I capped the frames at 120. Yeah, the shirt command is never right over here on gaming because I don't come over and update it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And that's why the Trickster is a baller. My refresh rate on my monitor, I actually have it set to 120 because it downscales to the 60 in OBS in a frick. Trickster is so freaking dope. Excuse me. Usually capping 120 and VSync is not necessary, though. That's why I wasn't doing it. I usually just do VSync, and it's perfect. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Just a freaking straight baller, dude. Trickster is a baller. I'm just checking for chests. Just your gameplay makes me want to switch from Trickster to Devastator. My biggest gripe with Devastator is the minute you face an enemy that's in the air, it's so frustrating. Like everything's so ground based. Wonder if their VSync implementation is yeah, it might be half-assed. I don't know. I'm on DirectX 12 after updating my drivers. After. Wait, where am I supposed to turn this mission in? I think the Technomancer just has the slightest of learning curves, and that's all it takes. To turn people off from him. Search for Lieutenant McCain. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, Rift Town. Oh, okay. Cool. Can I abandon the McCain thing? Because it's a side thing, can I? Can I abandon it? There we go. So Rift Town. So I have to go back to camp and then back to Rift Town. Oh, no. I just have to go. Is there a way to toggle another map? Up on the D-pad? I don't... You push up on the D-pad to see the line for the objective? Yeah, I think I have to go back to camp and then go to Jakob to get back to the town. That's kind of weird. You would think they would let you skip this up on the D-pad when in-game. Oh, no. Yeah, I know that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the actual fast traveling aspect. You have to go and talk to Jakob to go back to Rift Town. I think it's weird that you can't go to a fast travel flag and just get back to Rift Town. That's all. That just seems kind of strange.
Thanks again for giving me this.
Without memories of the past, the future means so little. If you come across anything else from old Earth, there's a home for it here. The Apollo 11. I remember watching old footage of that man walking the moon. They'd play it on repeat in the recruitment center when I was being evaluated for the Flores. Supposed to inspire us or something. Well, can't deny that victory, though, landing on a rock in space the first time. No one can deny the victory of sailing through deep space to this rock either. But I'm afraid if you live long enough, every victory turns out a defeat.
So these are all steps down. Then none of this helps me. Now, the only thing I want to do, though, is I don't know if this affects drops. So I want to unmark anything I've got on hand that I'm not wearing purely because I don't want the stats. But I want the game to see... Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. That I have, like, high-level stuff on hand. Wait, why is she marked again? Does she have a quest for me or something? It's weird because she's marked orange like she's got something new.
Good to see you again. Grand Marshal's got us patrolling the damn town.
Okay, so you gotta go to Jakob. And then we gotta go back here. Yeah, I don't blame anybody for ripping this game up on the Steam reviews. Like, you should not have to go through what we just went through. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Obviously, we had extra layers of trouble because of, you know, we had extra layers of trouble because we were troubleshooting weird capture anomalies and, you know, weird things that the game does. Where's the flag? Oh, it's over here. So obviously I had another layer of difficulty, but still, if you don't know to do forcing DirectX 11 or updating drivers, the stuttering is going to affect everybody. I mean, that's... Well. Well. Hang on, my therapist is rescheduling. Servers are scaling up. You guys are getting bumped on console too. Yeah, unfortunately what we're dealing with right now is the other time zones are probably all starting to kick on in the afternoon. No, I will not go late today. No. I had one crash last night when morning time Europe would have hit. Yeah. It'll just have to stabilize. This will probably be happening, you know, throughout the day. Initial reaction, buy or wait. I would get it on console I would get it on console. Did I say that wrong? I would get it on console. I would not get it on PC right now. Yeah, I mean, some of the PC issues will probably be quickly fixed with drivers and stuff. That's true. I mean, a lot of my issues were coming from the fact that I capture and I dual monitor, like, I monitor clone. So, I'm not the best sample. Shoot. It says I've signed in. Console's having a heap of problems as well. Yeah, it just says signed in now, so I don't know if this means I'm in some sort of an invisible queue or what. If this is your first time watching one of the streams over here, please do me a favor and click subscribe and the bell button. We do new games here all the time. All this week we played two new games virtually every day of the week. Obviously, we're going to be doing a lot of Outriders to complete it, beat it, review it, all that. I have a cap card that does pass-through, Dauntless. In order to do pass-through, I need a monitor that has HDMI 2.0. I presently have a very great capture card that'll do a 1440 144 pass-through. I can't because my monitor doesn't have an HDMI 2.0 port. So unless there's a new capture card that does pass-through with DisplayPort cables, which I don't think that exists. Yo, Doc, thanks for clicking the join button, dude. Enjoy your joystick. Just don't play with it too much. Yes, Hilly Hijinks is happening tomorrow night. We'll be playing part 2 of that game we were playing. It Takes Two. PlayStation servers are down also. Well, it's cross-play, so we're all playing on their servers. You're not playing on... At least I don't think so. Will I go blind? You might. Use a display to HDMI converter. No, that's not. Stop. No, it's not actual shit. It's literal. Creature, that's the line. This is literal shit. Wheezy no, not Wheezy, I'm sorry. Hilly loved that line. Yeah, converters are never a good idea. It's just going to cause like milliseconds of delay. I was trying to help. Chill. I'm perfectly chill. What? People like you make me laugh. You make me laugh. Like, I guess if I don't suck your dick for your silly advice, ignorant advice, you get like butt hurt. It's like, I politely rejected your advice. You're like, chill. Chill, bro. Seriously. It's like, I can't believe this veteran streamer didn't, like metaphorically blow me for my stupid advice. So I'm gonna project onto him that he needs to chill. It's almost like backseat gaming. It's like, you mean well, but you're talking to somebody who's been streaming for literally 6 years. Like, I have mostly all high-end equipment, like dual rig high-end equipment. I know what I'm doing. I'm perfectly calm, dude. Calmer than you. That's right. Calmer than you. You're gonna have a tow by 2 o'clock with polish. So they're aware of the servers? Okay. No, he's quoting a movie, hashtag Abe. He's quoting a movie. Calmer than you, that's The Big Lebowski. All the Europeans are waking up and crashing the servers. Waving the effing gun around. Am I the only one around here cares about the rules? Oh, man. Hey, it's not my fault. Somebody bought me a really nice monitor, Boxer. And it is. If I was running DisplayPort, I wouldn't know this monitor lacked a feature. It's a great monitor. It's a really high-end Asus ROG monitor. 90% of the consumers that bought this monitor have no idea that it doesn't have HDMI 2.0. Why? Well, they're running DisplayPort. They don't care. No one on PC cares about. Yeah. Yeah, they don't care about HDMI. Looks like it's going pretty well. We dicked around for 50 minutes dealing with the capture issues. We're finally playing, and then the servers go down. Yeah, if there was a capture card that did pass through to DisplayPort, I'd be fine. Yeah, I might try relaunching it. The servers are probably down, though. Servers are probably down from what people are reporting. No, I do not have a purple platform channel, homie. What's pass-through? All right, imagine this is a capture card. A cable comes from the computer and it goes in here. And what this capture card does is it takes all that stuff that I'm doing, desktop, video games, blah, 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 whatever I'm doing, it passes through there, and then it sends it to my streaming rig so you guys can see what in the frick's going on, all right? Now, it also passes through, comes out on the other end of a cable, and goes into my monitor. So you're basically taking a cable from your computer to your monitor, and you're putting something in between to snag the footage for my streaming rig. Pass-through basically means I can pass through a really high level, signal, 144, a 1440 resolution, 144 refresh rate, crisp and clean to my monitor, and then you guys get a downscaled 1080 resolution, 60 frames per second. Why? Well, because that's the highest you can basically go in the streaming world right now. You wouldn't want to go higher than that. You'd need an insane bit rate. Your CPU encoding would have to be absurd. And then most people wouldn't even be able to watch at those resolutions and frame rates anyway. It would look like garbage. So you're watching a 1080 60 stream. 1080 resolution, 60 frames per second. I'm playing games far beyond that. So there's all sorts of technology that's used in order to get you guys a really nice picture without sacrificing my own game quality. Appreciate the lesson? Yeah, no problem. This is not where I was. Let's just make sure we're still getting clean capture. Okay, perfect. We're still getting clean capture. And I don't have HUD. This game is so ready for prime time, dude. Oh my gosh. Hence the 2-rig setup. Yeah, the 2-rig setup enables me to take my gaming rig to its limit, and then it doesn't affect the stream quality at all. My gaming rig is just getting absolutely like ultra, and then you guys get everything is processed on a streaming rig. Okay, that was probably just a regular old hitch. The game still hitches periodically. Game rig go brrr. Okay. This game is fire. Best hardcore no HUD CTT simulator. This game is fire, bro. Who needs a HUD, man? Here we go. We're back. Not any problems that you're having? Most of my problems went away when I went up to the new drivers and switched back to DirectX 12 because they were like, if you're having hitching, run DirectX 11. And ours actually smoothed out after updating the NVIDIA drivers and doing DirectX 12. Some of the issues I was having were capture card related. It's because I do monitor cloning. Monitor cloning is just, some games hate monitor cloning. There were Assassin's Creed games that gave me freaking headaches trying to capture them. Think AAA game will ever launch working perfectly well, or is this a pipe dream? This one's, I think, like a unique level of frustration because they did a month-long demo. So it's like, how in the frick did you guys do this? I gotta be close. I'm really exposing myself here. What? Dude, that stun from a sniper to where I stopped reloading my gun. That is extreme, bruh. Run, homie. Come on, homie. Man, I'm gonna die because I didn't grab cover up there. Can't shoot through that fence, dude. Those snipers, dude, are so annoying. Sit the frick down. Who's still alive? I don't think I've ever played a game where a sniper shoots you and you're like, you stop everything. Like, these snipers might as well send you back to the lobby. It's like, you've been sniped. Cyclone sliced? What in the frick is that? Enjoying the game so far? Yeah, when I can play the damn thing. I'm not a streamer, so don't stab me here, but with the advancement of CPUs and high core counts, aren't 2-rig systems overkill? No. No. Because there's technology that you can utilize in OBS, Abe, that does what is called the encoding. So I can put a lot of stress on my CPU to do a lot of the encoding before it gets sent to YouTube. What that does for you is when I'm going like this, you don't get like a bunch of block. Have you ever watched a streamer video and when they move really fast, it's like everything turns to squares? That's because they didn't do lower or slower encoding beforehand. You see what I'm saying? So I can send a crisper, more preemptively encoded signal to YouTube by putting more stress on the CPU. It's a lot harder to do that when you're running on one rig because the game and OBS and the broadcast are all using CPU and GPU. NVEC is great. I know NVEC has gotten better. I still think medium encoding is more crisp. You can cheat with NVENC, sure. I still think CPU medium is superior. It's a preference thing at the end of the day. I look at NVENC streams, I look at my streams with slow to medium encoding, and I'm like, my stuff looks better. So. I don't want to get rid of slow trap. Oh yeah, like why snow and confetti ruin TV quality? Yeah, because they do this predictive thing where they try to predict what's going to be happening next, and they can't predict snow and confetti, so like pixels get misplaced basically. I don't think this looks... I think this looks cool, but it doesn't seem like it's worth using. What CPU does your streaming rig use? I can't even remember anymore, homie. Got it. Thanks for breaking it down. It's no problem. A lot of people, Abe, can run a single PC stream with no problem. They just run the NVENC and it's fine. It still is going to make them a lot of the times have to turn some of the game settings down. From ultra to high or from high to medium. Just because it's too much strain on the PC. That's the PC.
Judging by the number of insurgents heading your way, I'm guessing they know we're here.
Some writing here.
Oh yeah, back here. Clearly good enough. My 5800X is good even on the slowest encoding option. I don't have a rig that I built for single streamer setup. I'm sure you can create a single. Yeah, up there. I'm sure you can create a single PC setup that's insanely strong. I think it's simpler to not do that. I don't know. I just like having two rigs.
awfully quiet here.
It's based on what YouTube compresses and doesn't. YouTube uses AI to detect what shouldn't be compressed, becoming it's important, like objects that are in focus, and what's not important, like the background. This works fine when only a small portion doesn't get compressed. But when a bunch of snow is all bright and in focus, the max bitrate for the vid is overwhelmed by everything not being compressed. Oh, let's see. Oh, I remember this. This turns into a tough fight. Yeah, that's why I'm getting hit by the cyclone. Screw you, bud. Okay. Let's check these pants out. That's a big jump. Slow trap. Allies within the sphere receive movement speed bonus. Anomaly power goes up. Oh, but the Twisted Ram receive 10% weapon leech bonus when the skill is active. The thing I posted. Oh, I mean that. Yeah, that's a nice looking rig, dude. That's a nice looking rig. Okay. Enter the radio tower. I know, Wheezy. It stinks too, because like, it's a good game and I want to enjoy it, but man, they're making it hard, bruh. Making it hard, bruh. It's crazy too. I know people are like the demo was smaller, the demo, but still, dude, a month long of a demo that just ran so well. I mean, it sets expectations. Remember the Titanfall beta or demo or whatever the frick you want to call it? It ran so great, and then Titanfall launched and was also great.
Get back! I'll kill him!
Calm down.
Not a step closer.
I forgot to turn off shake cam. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm so sorry. I hang on.
Hold on, Jane. Hold
You keep getting server disconnected?
on. Okay, Jane?
Oof.
With me. Damn it. Go, Outrider. Go!
The cable car will take you down to the slums. It's the quickest route to the river. The truck should be on the other side.
That's a dual PC in one case. Perfect for a streamer setup. I have that case, but not with the dual PC inside as I don't stream. But I'll make it slightly worth having. Literally, only game I can remember in recent memory in Monster Hunter Worlds back in 2018. Demo was fine. Main game was even better. I just feel like they tried to do some really weird stuff with this game.
Hey, Jakob. I think I found some of those mutated snaggletooth.
Who's best for crowd control?
And now you're really
Probably Trickster.
the war is the least.
We're getting some hitches here now. Probably just because it's our first time here. Still getting a clean capture. Haha, Darksiders. That's cool, Sven. This is the difference between how YouTube compressed the vid. The blocky vid is the confetti moving. The clear one is when the confetti is static. That is so... that is interesting. Thought I had on auto loot. You have to hit down the D-pad to auto loot? Oh, I forgot. Yeah, you have to prompt it. I think there's a chest over here, isn't there? No. Come on up, boys. He's still up there. Yo, what's good, feed? Favorite character so far? Probably the Trickster. The Devastator gets really, really fun, too. The Devastator is just very, very ground-based. So there's some characters that are like up in the air, either temporarily or permanently, or they like to go up and come back down, go up and come back down. That can be very frustrating as a Devastator.
I'm doing what I can, but she'll make it. She has to.
I don't know if you can show FPS in the HUD. Any hot takes? My hot take about the PC version is that it's a bit of a mess, which is super unfortunate considering how well the demo ran and how well the demo was received. There's some pretty basic problems with the PC version. Stuttering, HUD disappearing, crashes. It's, you know, it's a bummer. All right, boys, come on. Come on, let's see let's see how big of a group we can get. Come on, 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 come on. Oh, that's why the Devastator is so good. I'm sorry, the Trickster. Yeah, my Xbox Series X version ran great. No, I'm not farming XP, no. No, I'm not farming XP. Doesn't seem challenging. I have legendaries and a really strong build, so I'm a little out leveled right now because I kind of farmed legendaries in the demo, so I'm a little over leveled. And I have legendaries that are
Looks like some old reports.
combined with my build are super strong. It's fine though because we already played a lot of this.
There's some notes here.
There's some notes here. They don't even need to say anything for that. It honestly makes it comical that she's like, there's some notes here. This is a journal.
Some kind of writing.
Said every launch. Yeah. We are humbled to players. We are humbled by players' enthusiasm and could not predict how our servers would handle the load, says every single launch day. Pretty much. Pretty much. We did not anticipate this positive response that we received. We're incredibly humbled and we take this very seriously. Yeah, you can switch gear between characters with the stash.
Where can I find the truck?
There are old garages near the city gate. They probably would keep it there to protect against the anomaly.
It's weird too, Wheeze, because it didn't happen when you think that it would happen. It usually happens at the beginning because like everybody's trying to get in at the same it's that makes sense. Like it's just too many people at once. You know? Whenever it happens later, it's just weird to me. It's like... Some of the servers got hit with a random Windows update. I pray that you're joking. Oh, I'm not gonna heal up here. Oh, bullshit. Some of these map setups, that's why I don't like the aimbot. It's like you can't move. It's like there was nothing I could do. It's like I'm gonna sit here and pick at you guys and die. Or I can try and run down and die. Like it wasn't gonna work. Like there was no way to heal. It's like I didn't lose because it was too hard. I lost because it was cheap. It's like, here, run down these 2 flights of stairs while 8 people shoot you like they're aimbots. Like, no, I'd rather shoot at them from up here. Well, if you do that. I don't know why I'm dying so fast all of a sudden. Like the whole, you're not supposed to use cover thing. Like, just use your healing abilities. It's like, that's all fine and dandy until you actually have to travel a decent distance. Or reload, for F's sake. See what I'm saying? Like, you see what I'm saying? You have to travel. You have to move around. Like, you're not supposed to sit in cover, and I'm getting absolutely obliterated. Some of my armor is a little bit low because I'm favoring abilities, but Jiminy frickin' Christmas. I'm a bit of a glass cannon right now. Like, I don't like how they motivate you to push up and then they spawn dudes behind you. So then you just get absolutely shredded. It's supposed to be like this forward momentum thing, and then you end up getting wrecked. Because dudes just get behind you. Can't you upgrade your gear to match? I don't have that ability yet. Well, no, I don't have that guy yet, I don't think. Oh, no, I do. I might have enough materials to actually do it. My armor's in like the 200s. I think my armor's making me a glass cannon. Okay. You see what I'm saying? Like, there wasn't anything I could do right there. I have to move forward, and then I just end up dying. It's only dropping me stuff in the 220s. I mean, I suppose I could just max armor and ignore the perks and see if that helps. Like, cool, man. Outriders Unreal 4 has crashed. It's a real bummer because all my characters and all my great years on PC, dude. I'm done for the day. I'm just getting pissed. The PC version is bullshit. This is a completely not ready for primetime piece of like literal garbage. Sorry. Like they had a month-long demo and they still shipped a piece of shit. I just don't have patience for this anymore. It's bullshit. Stop launching something for $60 that isn't even optimized to run on a PC. Like, it's just bullshit. This isn't even about, like, textures or ray tracing. It's like your game can't even run. Your game can't even run, bro. Like, I gotta update drivers. I gotta force this DirectX. I gotta turn this off. I gotta turn that off. I finally get it running, and then I crash. Well, the PC version of your game can literally eat a cock. Like, I can't stand this, dude. There's no freaking excuse for this anymore. It's just absolutely embarrassing. It's like a month-long demo, and you shovel out a pile of shit on a PC. Like, call it what it is. They made it for console, and then they ported it to PC, and it's a shitty port of the game, is what it is. It's a shitty port. It runs totally fine on Xbox. I had no problem. I had no hitching. I had no freezes, no crashes, nothing. I go to play it on PC. It's like I'm playing some Bush League indie game. It's like, who made this pile of shit? What is this? Like. It's like when Batman Arkham Knight launched and was beautiful on console, and then they hire some 8-person Bush League studio to port it to PC, and it was shit. It was awful. A great game ran like garbage on PC, and then everybody ripped Arkham Knight to shreds because of it. This game's gonna get ripped to shreds on Steam reviews because they pushed it out, and it's not ready. It's not ready. We spent 50 minutes trying to work our way through hitching and all kind of other stuff. It's so frustrating, dude. So irritating. Servers are down. I mean, maybe the servers going down is what caused it to crash. I highly doubt it. Hopefully they can figure it out before tomorrow. I don't know if they can push out another patch or a hotfix or something, but we'll be playing this tomorrow for another 4 hours. I wanted to get through the game and get through the meat of it so we could actually talk about it intelligently. Tomorrow on the main channel will be first impressions, and then we'll come back over here and we'll try to play. I had a great experience on console this morning, and it's been nothing but a shit show on PC. So I don't know. If anybody's under 2 hours, I would strongly encourage people to be getting refunds on PC to let them know that you're extremely unhappy, and then maybe just buy it on console. I don't know. I think if you're under the 2 hours, you should be trying to get a refund on PC as it stands right now. I don't think it's worth it. I think it's very unoptimized and buggy. So If you're having a great time on PC, more power to you. But I mean, that we all know that doesn't mean that lots of people are not also having problems. I mean, look at the reviews on Steam; they're very mixed because of it. So it might be you. My game's working fine. I know people like you are literally you are literally a nutsack walking around. Like no one wants to like smell your stench. It's like. Everybody's having problems. They're literally tweeting on how to fix stuttering. And you're like, it must be you, man. I'm having a great experience. I mean, the developers themselves have acknowledged problems with stuttering, and the reviews are very mixed because of it, and freezes, lockups, and bugs. But it must be you, dude. You're a freaking nutsack. Like, you're just a nutsack. You deserve to be kicked. Like, people are frustrated having problems, and people like you always have to strut in the room and stink up the joint. Every time, without fail. The developers themselves are acknowledging problems, and then someone like you always has to open your dumb mouth. It's just as bad for me on console? I mean, are you playing on old gen? I didn't play on old gen. I'm hearing that PS5 runs great, and the Xbox One Series X has some weirdness with the cutscenes, but other than that, the Series X ran fine. Series X ran fine. The cutscenes were weird and had some tearing. The cutscenes were weird and had some tearing. You know, could be your PC. Yeah, you're right. It's my PC. The same PC that ran the demo for a week on end with zero problems. You're absolutely right. It's my PC. Except that we figured it out by updating the drivers and switching to DirectX 12, and it ran fine. It ran fine. It's not my PC. Like, you're just being a dick. Like, I'd rather be irritated at a game than be in a chat and be acting like a dick. Like, I don't know what kind of life you live, but, like, I'm just irritated that we were looking forward to the game. It finally came out, and it's having all kind of problems on PC. Like, it's natural for people to be frustrated about that. I'd rather have a human moment than choose to will. Like, your volitional choice in this moment is to act like a dick. Like, like, evaluate your life. Like, what are you doing? And I know people's like, oh, it's day one. This is what always happens. We had a month-long demo. The demo was highly praised, highly interacted with. 2 million players in the first week. The average player played over 4 hours. It's not excusable. This shouldn't be happening. They did a demo for a month. And there was a huge day one patch. Come on. The launch just needed more Claymore. Right. I'm actually more frustrated by the fact that I invested a ton of time on PC, had a great time, got a bunch of stuff, was really amped to jump in today, and I got almost nothing accomplished. I beat a side mission, servers went down, went back in to try to play a mission, and then my game locked up and crashed. Like, come on, bro. That was after wasting an hour trying to figure out the stuttering. Come on, dude. What's wrong with the PC version? My, armchair speculation is that it's a bad port. They built a console game, and when they ported it to PC, it's got all kind of problems. Why do you think the cutscenes had to be patched up past 30 frames per second? Why was motion blur on by default? They've been building this game for a really long time. They built a console game, and they ported it to PC, and it's got all kind of problems. Like, stuttering, drivers, hitches, freezes, crashes, like all kind of problems. It's just a bummer, dude. It's a bummer because for all intents and purposes, it's a good game. I really enjoyed my my play today on Xbox. I really enjoyed my time on the demo, and it's a bummer to see a game like this have its shoelaces tied together and it falls on its face day one. You know what I mean? What happened to Say No to Rage? Fuck you. There's your rage. Motion blur exists because when they build a game for an older console, that's what they're going for. They're wanting to smooth out those rough edges because the older consoles struggle. They just struggle. So they do motion blur to smooth out those edges. That's why they do it. So like this game, more than likely, was in development so long that it's got a lot of things baked into the crust that are like, you know, old gen technology. And then they go to bring it to new gen, they go to bring it to next gen, they go to bring it to PC. And my gosh, like it's so rough around the edges. It's so rough around the edges. I guarantee you that's what it is. There's just a bunch of old stuff in there. It's just they ported it to PC and it's got all these rough spots because of it. Every launch is scuffed. I thought this game was going to be different at launch, Wheeze, mainly because of the demo. You know what I mean? Some PCs are having no issues. Yes, and most of the people in chat aren't being as dumb as you. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? There's a few PCs out there that are having a great time, and then there's always a few people in chat acting like a dickhead. So, like, you're keeping our ratio right in line, JC. Like, we'll all go to a steakhouse, and everybody's steak will come out perfect, and yours will be burnt and terrible. And everybody at the table will be like, my steak's fine. What's the problem? How would that make you feel? What are you doing? Huh? I'm talking shit. We're aware... Oh, that's a fake tweet. 5 Spot from Sean says... I just put in my request for a refund. Thanks for taking the hit for me, Lone. I'll be picking this up on PS5 today on my way home. Yeah, save yourself the trouble, dude. Save yourself the trouble, dude. Wait, we're getting steak? Frame lock and crashes on Xbox One confirmed by me. If you got a PS5 or an Xbox One Series X, I would get it on that. I would not get it for PC right now. I just wouldn't do it. There's no telling how long it's going to take them to polish this. You know what I'm saying? It could be a week. It could be a month. There's just no way to know. If you own a PS5 or an Xbox Series X, I would just get the game there. If you're on an Xbox One or a PS4, I don't know what kind of trouble you might have there. Gonna go console tomorrow instead? I don't know. I might. I'm further on console. Truth be told, I'm further on the console with my Devastator. I don't have any legendaries, but it's like, I might as well. You know what I mean? I might as well. We're further. We might as well just go and get and actually get some progress. I want to be able to talk about the game. I want to be able to talk about the campaign. You know what I mean? Stop raging and play the game. Why don't you get out of my chat? Because like I can't. People like you are just, you're not even worth interacting with, dude. You're just not. You are a Rolodex of cliche responses. You might as well be a bot. I'd go to console and hope for fixes for cross save later. Yeah. I mean, that would be the best. That would honestly be the best. If I could have booted up on my Xbox with all my characters, I would have wasted 0 time going back to Xbox. I'd have been like, I'm going back. The only reason I persisted on PC was because that's where my characters and my legendaries were. That's the only reason I did it. If all my characters would have been on the Xbox, I would have went right back to the Xbox Series X. I'd have went right back. I'd have been like, I'm going back. Have they mentioned cross save at all? No, I don't think they've mentioned plans to do it. No. I don't know what to tell you. It sounds like PS5 is running the best. Series X is having some issues with the cutscenes, but overall, my experience today on the Series X was perfect. I didn't have any issues. I had some frame, like, I had some issues where the frames were dropping below 60, but I don't know. Aren't you playing? Is it that bad? PC's just a nightmare. We finally got it running smoothly, and then the whole game crashed on me in the middle of a mission. I was like, all right, I'm done for the day, so we're shutting down. So, tomorrow we'll start on the other channel and we'll do first impressions. And then we'll come over here and we'll probably just play on the Xbox. So surprising in 2021. What's more surprising, Old Soul, is it's got crossplay. It's the weirdest thing. It's like they give you crossplay. You can play with other people, but you don't get cross-save. It's so weird. It's the inverse of Destiny. Destiny gives you cross-save, but no cross-play. These guys give you cross-play. They're like, here you go. You can play with everybody. You're like, awesome. But they don't give you cross-save. It's so weird. It's honestly weird. I'm like, how? What? Wait a minute. How'd you do that? Crossplay is presently not working. Yeah, it's having trouble. I mean, that doesn't bother me that bad day one. You know what I mean? That doesn't bother me that bad day one. Day one, having some crossplay issues, that I can stomach, dude. I can stomach that. That's fine. That's not a big deal. So, all right. I'll tell you what we did to get it running smooth on PC, though, okay? We upgraded NVIDIA drivers. We turned on DLSS. We turned it on to performance, not ultra performance, just performance. We did that, and it smoothed things out for me. That's what we did to get PC running smooth. Updated drivers, DirectX 12, DLSS performance. Try that on PC. Maybe it'll run well for you, okay? I had enough. I couldn't take it anymore. So, all right. Make sure you're subbed here. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you're subbed on my other channel, sntrlive.com. I'll see you guys bright and early in the morning for first impressions, a poll discussion, right back to our regular scheduled program, and then we'll end up over here in the afternoon. All right? You guys have a great rest of your night. I hope you have more luck than I did today on PC, and hopefully you're able to enjoy the game, because it is a good game. I was loving it when it wasn't crashing. So, all right, I'll see you guys.